Welcome, PWE fans. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of PWE Review. We are here in our arena with our SmackDown live pop-up stage. Hogan still with his belt standing there. I don't know why he's not moving at all. Over here, we have the commentators and oh wait, there is one chair empty. The person who's sitting there normally is already in the ring. That's Paul Heyman. What is he doing? Oh no, we know what he's doing there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, he's introducing his client. You all know who I'm talking about and who we will introduce today to PWE. The newest episode of PWE Plastic Wrestling Emotion starts now. It's plastic time! So we are backstage now, we are at gorilla position and we are waiting for the man that Mr. Paul Heyman is introducing right now in the ring. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar. And of course, in his ultimate form, the Ultimate Edition, WWE Mattel Ultimate Edition, Brock Lesnar. And I have to say right away, this figure is blowing me away. This is awesome. Like all the other Ultimates, of course, but this especially, I just love the beast incarnate. Let's take a look at the package first. Of course, on this side, we see what's inside. It's Brock Lesnar in his regular gear with a cloth t-shirt, tank top. Of course, we have, like with the other Ultimate Edition figures, several heads. We have the usual, I'm so pissed off, I don't even know what I'm doing here, Brock Lesnar. We have, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat you right after I beat you to death, Brock Lesnar. And we have, oh my god, I just saw The Undertaker naked in the shower, Brock Lesnar. And in addition to that, we have more. There's a beanie, there's two sets of hands, and of course the Red Universal Championship. We all know by now that belt changed his color with Braun Strowman. It's now the Blue Universal Championship. But it really doesn't matter with me, with that championship for me, because I really don't get the new belts. They are corporate belts with the WWE logo. Okay, that's nice. I think the magic has been missing for those belts for the last few years. Championships in the past were way better. The new Intercontinental Championship is quite awesome. I like it. Let me know what championship you like the best in the comments. And while you're at it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. With that out of the way, let's talk about the packaging first. Of course, we have the front side, nice window. I really like the packaging of the Ultimate Editions, of all the Ultimate Editions. Picture on the side, pissed Brock Lesnar, quite alright, quite impressive. And the backside of all those Ultimate Editions is pretty awesome. I mean, look at it. You have always, and that's for all figures, you have on the top the picture of the figure posing. In this case, I'm gonna eat you, Brock Lesnar. And there in the other side, on the other side, we have a real picture of the wrestler in the box. We have a little text, and if you want to read it, pause the picture now. Brock Lesnar is 6'3" or 1.90 m tall. He's from Minneapolis, Minnesota. His finisher is, of course, the F5. He is a former Universal Champion and WWE Champion. Over here, of course, we have the name, and I dig that logo, the Ultimate logo. I really like that, and the font and everything. I just like the design and the whole packaging. But anyway, since we decided to let our figures breathe, we have to open the package now. Of course, we do that with a knife, because even if most of the time I'll never take a look at the packages again. In this case, probably I will, because as I said, I just love those packages. There's few packages nowadays that really are awesome. Think about the defining moments, they are pretty great. Think about the entrance grades, I love. But those Ultimate Edition packagings are pretty awesome too. So now let's open that thing up. Let's get Brock. And goodbye packaging. So here he is in all his glory. Let's talk about the accessories first. As I said before, I don't like the modern belts, but well, for what it is, it's the Universal Championship. Then we have a beanie. We have the 2 extra heads. Hungry Brock Lesnar and oh my god, I'm scared to death Brock Lesnar. And we have extra hands, and in this case it's let's say what we have here is a chokeslam hand probably, and on the other side we have the let's carry a weapon and beat the Undertaker to death hands. And then of course we have the man himself, Brock Lesnar. Suplex City welcomes you. Cloth shirt together with Velcro here in the back. And if we open that, oh my god, that's beautiful. This is just awesome. We have, of course, the dagger in the front. Pretty stiff Brock Lesnar, actually. We have his tattoo on the shoulder, his tattoo there, the famous skull. And then we have the monster on the back, and what I always say, the little wings. Brock Lesnar in all his beauty. Decals on the shirt, on the shorts here, front and back, and of course on his fists, on his gloves, it's the detail Lesnar. He has of course the modern news. He has of course all those joints you expect from those Ultimate figures, and I have to say he's a little bit stiff here, but it's okay. Maybe after moving him a little while, I think I keep that head on this figure because I like him that way. Brock Lesnar for me is a no-nonsense, serious guy. Probably one of the best and most frightening wrestlers to ever step foot in the ring. So I'm gonna keep that head scan of him. I like the other 2 head scans, but if I take a look at this, that's more comic-y. And this here, like I said, he looks like he's a little bit afraid. And if Brock Lesnar isn't one thing, then it's afraid. I think Lesnar is afraid of no one and nothing. Here we have him with the beanie. And let's try to take the championship and put it around his waist. Oh, and I have to stretch. Because Brock Lesnar is a huge figure, so that doesn't work really good. Let's see if I can put that around his waist later. But I like the figure. So what do you think about the Ultimate figures? And of course, what do you think about Brock Lesnar, about this figure in particular? I really like the tattoo detail here. Pretty good job by Mattel. So let me know in the comments what you think about this figure and what you think about the Ultimates in general, and we go on to the next figure. And I've told you in the past that we on this channel try to celebrate the ladies division, the women of wrestling in particular, because most of the time nowadays they are far more exciting and far more better wrestlers and more innovative than many of their male colleagues. And we use this channel here to celebrate the ladies division, and we don't forget the legends from the past. So we started already with Wendy Richter, with her Network Spotlight figure. And today we have somebody from the Attitude Era, because if you think about the history of ladies wrestling in WWE, it's always a little bit difficult. It started with the woman whose name we don't mention on this channel, went with Wendy Richter. Later on there was maybe Alundra Blaze, and after her, or together with her, and even before her, there was of course always Sherry Mattel. And then started the Attitude Era, and then for the first time there was more than just 1 or 2 women on the roster. But during that time, most of the women were chosen to be on television because of their looks, and let's be honest, because of TNA. And if you don't know what that means, try to Google it. But there were a few exceptions, for example, Lita and this legend that we introduced today, of course, and I'm talking about the Canadian sensation, about Trish Stratus. I know what you're going to say. Hey, dude, what you're doing, that's a basic. Yeah, it's a basic, but I just had to get that because I really like that gear that she's wearing there. So, WrestleMania figure of Trish Stratus. The woman is a legend, of course. Here we see all the other WrestleMania figures. That's Charlotte Flair, Trish, of course, then Elias, Woken Matt Hardy, John Cena, and Kevin Nash. And I got Trish because, well, she's one of the few women who started the whole women revolution in WWE before that became a thing. So she definitely deserves her place in PWE. So let's get her out of the packaging. So there she is. And what I really like about this, I said it before, I like the gear with the Canadian flag. I think that is just awesome, looks good. The hair is nice, the face scan looks pretty good, if you ask me. I like that she has those small knee pads and nothing too spectacular, not too bad. The hip here is a little loosey-loosey. But really nice figure, and as I said, we're always trying to give the women a spotlight here, even if the figures are not always up to the male figures. You can see it here. Even though she's wearing a shirt, we can see that it's just painted over, so not the best body, but it's a nice figure because of the gear. So, and while we're at the topic of women in wrestling that are entertaining, good in the ring, and just overall rock, why not take a look at Battlepack Series 61 Iconics? Yes, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. To be honest, I don't even know how this started, because those women and the character they portray are probably exactly those kind of women that nobody wants to meet. But those two are so entertaining in all of their promo work. They are so good in the ring by now, gotten better and better and better. And yeah, I can't wait to see more of them. So, of course, they deserve their place in PWE. Let's open it. So, there we have them. Let's get them out of the bubble. And here we see one thing right away. We have two of the classic female bodies. We have the I'm wearing a t-shirt body on the left, and we have this I'm wearing some kind of bikini top on the right. I really hope that with the further development of figures, of action figures, and the further development of the women's or ladies division in WWE, that we will get better variants of those figures, because let's be honest, the wrestlers deserve it. They more than deserve it. So, but what I like here, those are, of course, as in Battlepacks, only basics, but they are awesome. I mean, with the painted on details here, the hair is nice, the face scans look quite well, maybe not 100%, but I really like it. And of course we have the little nod to Australia here, because as we know, both women started there and are from Australia. They have their little iconics on the boots here. And yeah, overall nice figures, not too spectacular, but well, it wasn't any elite packaging, it was a battle pack. So we get, of course, what we ordered. We get two basic figures, and they are pretty awesome and will make a good addition to our audience. So there you have it. So that's it for today. We had a new addition to PWE, of course, right now in the ring, Brock Lesnar Ultimate Edition from Mattel. And we have 2 additions, or 3 additions actually, to our audience. And that is, on the one side, we have there, right behind the commentators, Trish Stratus, right next to Kofi Kingston. And of course, we have the Iconics. So, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of. Do you want to see more Ultimates? Do you want to see probably more defining moments or other figures? Or is basics just enough for you? What do you want to see here on PWE? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, please don't forget to support the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. So we will see each other in the next videos. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great time. Bye.